What is up, guys? Real quick, before we start the game, I made a couple of moves. The kind of moves I really needed to make. There weren't like big trades or anything like that, but more of just kind of rounding out the future of the team and kind of just because I'm losing a couple of defensive tackles and shit like that. So I'll show you kind of the moves that I made. I think I got a gem, to be honest, but just practice squad players, nothing crazy. This guy here, I signed him. I liked his size. I liked his speed and acceleration and agility and everything. I think he looks like he's gonna be pretty good. He's like a receiving back, so he's gonna be a nice kind of complement to everything. I think Robinson's gonna kind of be out the door. I'm keeping him for now. He's a good veteran, so like I'm trying to think in reality, I would keep a good veteran for the playoffs and everything. But still, Charbonnet and Wright, and then Spellman can kind of come in, and I'm thinking about actually drafting a running back, but we'll see how that goes. Just as a development guy, and also Bowman. I think I'm going to start involving him a little bit more. He's got kind of the makeup of a number one receiver. He's really big. He's pretty fast for his size. He's just got to kind of get some experience. So I think Lane is out this game. I think I'm going to start Bowman at maybe probably the number 2 or slot, and then I might put him at leave him at 1 in slot, so or 2 in slot. So we'll see how it goes. Fulton's really leveled up, but the big thing is this: Newton and Knowles are still there, but I forget his name now. The guy from the 49ers I cut him. He's just not doing anything. And the guy that I drafted, like TJ Daniels or whatever, number 90, he's on the practice squad now. He's just not real leveling up, and he doesn't do a whole lot. But I signed Jordan Phillips, who I know is good. He's kind of a little bit of a bowling ball. And this Bartlett guy looks very interesting. Very interesting. He's fucking really big. He's got a good strength rating. I think he's got future kind of starter nose tackle written all over him, and I think he's got a hidden dev trait. So I think I've got a fucking gem in this guy. Like I'm looking at defensive tackles in the draft, I may not have to get one at least early. So I think Bartlett's gonna end. Bartlett and Knowles I think will end up being my defensive tackles because Knowles is a good yin to his yang. He just got extended, see the $31 million penalty. But so Bartlett and Knowles will probably be my future guys. Along with Phillips, and then whoever I get else as a kind of to round out the rotation. So I think I've got some good players there. This running back looks very intriguing. I think he's a normal dev trait. It's a normal dev trait, but his skill set fits kind of what I need. So now I have a power back. I've got a kind of a speed back, and now I've got a receiving back. So I think I'm okay with running back for now, especially for my features to be good. And then Robinson, a good veteran. So I think that's pretty much it's almost a perfect running back room, to be honest with you, for how well rounded it is. So Charbonnet's the 3 down, well rounded guy. Robinson's the power guy. Wright's the fucking speed guy. Spellman's speed / kind of receiving out of the backfield. He's probably a good kick returner too. I haven't even looked at that, and he's really fast. He's my fastest running back now. So, but. Even faster than Wright, which is Wright's fucking fast as hell. So, I think I got a nice running back room. So I kind of just trimmed the fat a little bit is what I did. And most of these players that I cut, you probably haven't never even seen them. I don't even remember the name of half the players I cut. So, and I'll show you the guy that's on the practice squad, just in case you God, remember my draft here. Yeah, JJ Davis. J.D. Davis is good. He's leveling here and there, but I think he's better off as a developmental guy for now. And we'll kind of go from there. But, we got a couple of guys in the practice squad. It looks like they might be able to do something. But, we got Bright down here. I don't know what this guy can do. And I may not even keep any of them. But I'd like to focus on maybe getting another corner. That's kind of why I'm doing this, because I just... I feel like I need to start weeding out some of these corners I have and putting other good young ones in there. So anyway, with that being said, here's the matchup. We're going to play the Jets on Sunday night prime time, and enjoy.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi everyone, Scott Hanson here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. We begin with a good interconference matchup. And this is Jaden Daniels. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bulls win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. From there, we check out another big late season game, playoff implications here. And this is Justin Herbert hooking up with his top target, Ladd McConkey. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Chargers win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. The Seahawks needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
On the visiting sideline, the head coach of the Bulls. Her guys hoping they can make it 2 wins in a row this week. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
All right, let's fix up this receiving core real quick. 'Cause I do know the slot guy is out. Let's get Bowman in there. I just don't know where I'm going to put him. We're going to put Bowman up here for now, just to get him some reps. I think we'll be fine playing. I don't think this Jet seems very good, and I don't think he's going to hold us back anyway. Slot receiver, Moore will not be that. It's going to be Fullerton. Moore will go here, and then Moore. So Fullerton will go to the slot, because we'll get him a lot of catches probably today. And then we'll leave Bowman on the outside. I'm just not sure. I don't want him on the right side, though. It's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll figure it out during the game. I like him on the left side because the right side.
Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today.
The right side has more plays where you're contested. That's why I leave 11 on that side, because he's good at catching contested passes. So we'll see how it goes. This quarterback's really good, by the way. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, so this should be a good matchup.
It'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
We'll play a lot of 34 from here on out to give our Bartlett, our new 350-pound nose tackle, some reps. We got good enough linebackers to pull it off, so we're good. Oh, by the way, I looked, and right here, Hairston is the #1 player in the league for knockdown passes, and Baker is #2. So I should have one of those two guys should be leading the league in interceptions. That's kind of why I get annoyed.
The right for me to call blitzes, and when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Takes the second down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Brings up third down.
QB sneak coming. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
To throw again on 2nd down, Daniels. Brought in right side. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Here we go.
Daniels on 1st down. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
At the 44-yard line.
Hop, 70, hop.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
First down.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Closer, 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Daniels him. He lost the football.
Yeah, I wish I could cut when I start running. He can't really cut, so it's like I'm running forward and I'm trying to go to the left, and he just kind of keeps trudging along forward. I don't know what's happening there.
It'll be the native of County Woodland.
It takes him so long to get revved up to get going when I want to run.
And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Alert.
Heads out on the bootleg. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60.
Here's a throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Tackle made right around the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, it's Hall. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3.
Like, Wakefield does nothing. Everybody catches the ball. If you actually watch him, he runs away from plays. I don't know why he does that. He runs away from them.
Each and every
Like, why are you running away from plays,
As
bro?
long as they can reliably get
He's terrible. I don't know why he's as bad as he
It's not
is.
gonna change anytime soon.
Number 20.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
I think he's bad. I don't know. I don't think he's done anything.
Panther 60. Panthers. Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. throwing it on second down. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Reload! Reload!
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hall running between the tackles. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey!
2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Receiver in motion going left.
Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Set up the screen here for Hall. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ready. Set.
All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play, and they're going to have a first down now. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at
Let's
the
go now.
35-yard line.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Go. Viking.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at second and pretty short. Another carry for Charbonnet. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it
31, Daniels. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On first down, here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Back to 50. Back. Ready. Johnny Lions. Ready.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That won't be caught out.
Yeah, where's the interference? You get to hold him and fucking grab him anymore? Let him
If
over
you
there.
look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Finds a man, right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go. Here we go. Huh.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
No gain on the play. It's now
Let's go now.
3rd and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. They go play action on first down. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Pass play on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bulls 3. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard. The Bulls and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Second and 10.
Working now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. 40. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And that is a touchdown. The Bulls can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that We aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Coming right is Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, break.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Get it.
Pass play now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Yeah, it's one, number 20 might be the least aggressive player I've ever seen. He just stands there and lets things happen. He was right there. You could knock the fucking ball down and try.
First down.
He just like watched it fly over his fucking head. He was right there. He literally, like, you watch him, he's not aggressive at all.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Ready. Liking, AC. Set up.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Roll.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Still on his feet. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt.
In punt formation.
And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
They'll take over.
Bulls and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Lewis, first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the St. Louis first
A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Third down and 3 yards.
Here's Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
First down.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The Jets take their first time out. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Charbonnet goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
A loss of 3 brings up
To throw, Daniels. It's a screen pass, Charbonnet. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
I thought he was going to run past him.
Make that offensive stand and come through with it.
God, they always go to my routes and stand there. It's so fucking annoying.
Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. Red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bulls and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Daniels back to throw. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
That's another St. Louis.
Come on.
First down.
Tap the 60.
First
Tap
and
the
10
60.
at the 40-yard line.
This is Charbonnet. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's got a man left. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
68.
They're running for it with Charbonnet. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another St. Louis.
Ready?
First down.
Hawk 70.
First
Hawk
and 10
70.
at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to... them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready?
1st and goal. Here's Charbonnet. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bulls take the lead right away in half number 2. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the
Hey,
35-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Brought in right side. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Swamp man's in motion right. On the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man right side.
Cover underneath, throws a first down underneath.
41. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Running this with Hall. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Send the tight end in motion. Back now, pressure coming. That one's complete, right side. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one.
Yeah, Reynolds comes in with that speed, man. That guy's, it's, I don't know what his speed is, but he's fucking plays fast.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on. Set. Cowboys. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a give to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. It's caught by Wilson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Sticking to the air here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They'll come up on 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Come on. Set.
Slot man motioned over. Give on second to Hall. Has room into the secondary. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets now trail.
Yeah, we need to get better. We need to get better at strong safety as far as
Brees Hall with the touchdown.
I might try him at free. I know Badass was kind of suggesting putting him at free. I just don't think he's a good strong safety.
Every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
He's too passive. I think he'd be, yeah, he might be better out there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I do have some strong safeties.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
We're looking at safeties for the draft, so we'll see what happens. But he's too passive, man. There's too much shit happens around him, and he's just got it all. I don't know. Just like his fucking head's up his ass.
Offense running back out now. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. If they get the chance right now to answer.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Good job, Mayor. Good job. Way to get the fucking shit kicked out of you.
Already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Ready, set.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Set.
To the air on third and long. Complete out to the right. And he'll
Love those linebackers that can run fucking stride for stride with a 90-plus speed and acceleration fucking receiver. It's unbelievable. When they need it, they just give it to themselves. It's unbelievable. When they need it, they're standing where my route's in. It's just fucking annoying.
And big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. 70.
Here's Hall on the give. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory.
Wakefield again with a fucking front row view of the play. Standing there watching it again.
1st and 10.
Guy's like afraid to fucking hit anybody.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side.
Wide receiver blocking him out of a play, just standing there watching the play. He's fucking terrible.
The difference right there, Kate,
Like he's a
between
pussy.
that gain and a big hit for a loss.
He plays like a pussy.
Really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And that's 2nd down.
He doesn't personify Bulls football.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. 60 by 6. 60 by. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. The Bulls and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Reaction now with Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
On the draw, this is Charbonnet. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in.
See you, ninjas.
The Bulls take a fourth quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bulls break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets, 17.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets out to begin another drive. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown.
The one thing I love about number 20, I do like about him, is that I don't have to play nickel all the time. He can be my nickel corner. He can cover a nickel receiver. He's fast enough to do it. He's just too passive on the other types of plays. So that's why I'm concerned about putting him at free safety, because then he'll just be sitting in the back. At strong safety, he's covering people. That's why I like him there. He's good at coverage. He just fucking stands there, picks his boogies while the receivers running around him.
Pass play coming here. They set up the screen here for Hall. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to...
Wow, why don't you fucking suck his cock any harder? Like harder.
The Jets now trail by just
Oh, Jesus Christ. Whenever they need something, they just make Breece Hall breaks 5 tackles and never does it.
His third of the game on the ground. The kick is good.
That's fine. That just gave me the win. I'll kill the clock and hit a field goal in the game. That just gave me the win. That's actually fine. I just want to get a stop, but this is gonna. I mean, unless I fuck it up, though, I got the win here.
They're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. To the 28 before going down. The Bulls and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Daniels on first down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a first down.
And the St. Louis first down.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bulls pushing to get within range for a game winner. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
The give here to Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Jets take their first time out. All set now, 1st and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready?
Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is scooped up by the Jets! Along the right sideline, there's space!
Oh my God! Just whatever they need to play, they just pull out their fucking dick and shove it right in.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you.
I mean, kudos to the linebacker making a great play, but smashing the fuck out of Charbonnet. Charbonnet, you little bitch.
If they get the ball back, with a little extra bonus on that.
About as tough as your last name.
Now here comes the New York offense.
Oh, I'm fucked on this. We got to make a play. We have to. This is where I get frustrated with my defense because I can't rely on them to make a pick or something. So hopefully we can get a reception or something.
To throw.
Nope, just gonna be mossed.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Well, nice win for the Jets. Let's like fucking smash them and make them fumble. Nice win for the Jets. Oh, never mind. Nope, he's just gonna. Wakefield finally, fucking Jesus, finally playing more football.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest,
We're gonna go balls deep. We're gonna block this. We're gonna try to block this kick.
Final play.
I'm gonna go like really hard blocking here. We'll just do that. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not gonna play. Fuck, I did it just too late.
This one from 42 yards out. And with 2 seconds
We're gonna try to block that. I don't care. I'll fucking hurt the kicker. We're gonna try to block it.
The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This one from 42 yards out.
Nice win by the Jets, man. Kudos to the Jets. They played well. They played a tough game. Kudos to the Jets.
Yeah. So the win goes to the Jets.
Kudos to the Jets.
And with
good job, Charbonnet.
Pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal. And
we had that game won too. We had that game won. We had it won.
So for Brown,
I don't mind losing like that. I honestly don't mind losing like that. That's how NFL games go. This is fine. This is how NFL games go, especially like nighttime games, Monday Night Football. That was a good prime time game, good exciting game, big plays, good defensive stops. Quarterback play was very good. Players who don't normally play stepping up. Breece Hall, star, having a game. I mean, this is what a good Sunday Night Football game's about. Damn, I thought I ran. Oh, damn. Shit. I fucked up with Wright, man. I thought I ran him more than that. My bad. Like 2 fumbles. I had 3 turnovers in the game. 3 of them. So, I mean, it's hard to win a game against anyone when you turn the ball over 3 times. They got 300-yard receivers. Beautiful. Man, Fullerton's just having a year. He's just... What a rookie year this guy's having. It's funny. I'm not even really forcing him the ball. He just catches everything. He catches literally everything. Bowman had a game, the nice big play, 6 catches. Yeah, I think he had 2 drops, but that's to be expected. He's got talent. He's very, very talented, but he's got to get everything else. He's got to get better route running. He's got to get catch a little better. He's just got to put it together. But if he can put it together, I've got a really big duo of good receivers that aren't going to be expensive and that I can hold on to. I mean, Brown is a good veteran guy. I've got a nice set of receivers. And if this guy can work out to be something, that's a fucking gem. Wakefield. Jesus Christ. He's going to stay where he's at. I'm not going to put him at free safety. It's stupid for me to do that. If I put someone bigger and slower there... But yeah, my defense is kind of predicated. My strong safeties are kind of in coverage. And my free safeties really are just support. support on their side and really run support. So that's kind of why I leave my safeties the way they are. But man, he needs to be more aggressive. Number 20 needs to be more aggressive on run plays. And I'll try to put points into that, when I get points for him. The 1 point a year I get for each one of my players, I'll put it into them. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the game, and I'll see you on the next one.